Hey there, I'm Tammy at All About Living, and today I decided I'm going to go ahead and make some chives. I don't know why I don't dehydrate them and put them up, why I go spend $2, $3 when they're free in my yard. And so I'm going to make some chives today, and I thought I'd bring you along and show you how I do it because it's super simple stupid. All right, let's get these out and get them cut up. Show you how I do that. Not with that knife, that knife. All right, I'm not going to use the white tips. Okay, I'm going to cut them down the center, all the way through. And we'll pull them all together as close as I can. Because I want them really small. Go in my dehydrator, just like when you buy them. They're really tiny little cuts. Okay, now what I've done is, you know, dehydrator trays are mine. These Nescos, this is pretty wide. And those chives, when they start to dry, will absolutely fall through. So what I do is I just cut me, and it's not quite in the center, but it will work. I just take a piece of parchment paper and I lay it down inside, and then put my chives on that, and that way they won't fall through. And then when I go to pick them up and take them off the tray, I actually make it a whole lot easier on myself. So, if you need to know how to cut that, I can show you real quick because I'm probably going to use 2 trays. What I do is, my cutting board, I'm guessing is about 12 inches across. But anyway, I use it as a template to cut for my dehydrator, and it works out right every time. So I just do that, lay it out like that, and then I just kind of go around the edge. Doesn't have to be perfect or anything, it's going to fit in there. Yeah, you probably won't ever find me on Pinterest. I just get it done. Doesn't have to be pretty to me. It just needs to get done. It needs to work. And then I fold it down the center. Find the center, which I didn't do on that one. That's why it's not in the right place. And then I just cut the hole out for the center of the dehydrator. One donut parchment. See, fits right in there. Now let's just get it loaded. You want to just put them around, you know, not leave any clumps or anything. Get them as spread out as you can so that they'll dry even. I might even use 3 trays, y'all. I didn't realize there was quite that many. And it doesn't matter if you have a piece or 2 that's longer. Just don't sweat the small stuff. Get this one now. And then as they dry, you know, when you check on them, you know, you can just move them around. Make sure that they're not going to stick to one another and that they're going to dry. Yep, I'm going to have another tray. How about that? Okay, now all we're going to do is get our lid on there. And these old Nescos, they actually have the temperature gauge on them, and they are so, that makes it so awesome. Herbs are cooked, or not cooked, but dehydrated at 95 degrees. So I can set it at 95 degrees. Now I know they have all these new fancy ones. My daughter has one, and it is beautiful, and it does a great job. But I like this old thing. You know, I've had it a really, really long time, and I like it. I'm going to let them sit. I'll check them in about 8 hours. If they're not dry, I'll check them in 12. It is raining here today, and it is over 100 degrees and humid, and so the timing is just whatever the timing is. I'll let you know when they get dry. Okay, it's been about 8 hours, and my chives are good and dry. I was really surprised because it rained, and I thought, oh, they're just going to take forever, but they're looking pretty good. So now all I got to do is get them in a jar. Okay. Nice and dry. You know, it doesn't take anything hardly to grow chives. I mean, they love to be neglected. Even if you're not like a green thumb and you think you have a brown one, they'll probably love you because they want to be left alone. Those and rosemary are the two absolute easiest things to grow because they absolutely hate to be messed with. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get it all in on one side of my parchment paper. And then I'm going to pick that parchment paper up and try to make a little well so that it'll fit down in this little jar, this little spice jar. There we go. That I have saved to put my own spices in. See what I mean about don't throw stuff away? Now I have a perfectly good spice jar that fits on my spice rack, and I didn't have to buy it. I just used one I had. Now let's finish getting these in here. I got some. There we go. Pull them off of there. Move them all around to one side. It couldn't get any easier. I really do like dehydrating things. It just makes it so much easier to keep. And then I don't have to pay high dollar for it in the wintertime. I just already have it. Alright, look at there. I got $3 worth of chives out of one run off my dehydrator. Isn't that something? For free. that's it for today, folks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.